Hi everyone, Max here. So today we're going to review the monitor arm from VIVO. The monitor that I'm having right now is ASUS PG279, I believe. And it's a great monitor that has 1440p resolution, IPS display, 165 Hz refreshing rate, and a G-Sync, and it's a 27-inch display. For that being said, the 27-inch display has a huge stand arm and a plate downneath in order to swivel vertically or tilt or adjust the height. All this is great except my IKEA desk is a little bit short on the depth. The problem is it doesn't have enough space in the depth, so every time when I'm sitting in front of the desk, I find myself adjusting the keyboard and leaning back, trying to get all the information into my eyes without tilting my head all the time. So that is a problem right there. I hope this monitor arm is going to help me later on for content creating or trying to have a better view when I'm putting on my desk. Without changing the desk, we're going to use the monitor arm to pretty much solve every single thing that I'm talking about. Let's do the unbox first. Alright, so we have the box right here. As you can see, it's VIVO and it has a single arm right here. So this is unboxing regarding to the single arm. However, they also sell the dual arms. If you have two monitors in your house at the same time, you may consider those too. I choose this one particularly is because a lot of YouTubers are recommending it, and I think I'm going to give it a try. And also in the meantime, I find out not a lot of YouTuber is doing the unboxing regarding to this arm. I just want to give an in-depth review on this one so everyone will have a good idea regarding to what it is. So first of all, as you can see, it fits into two regulations. So there is 75 by 75 or 100 by 100. Basically, it's a back plate according to your monitor. Depends on which one you take. Some of them they will take 75 to 75 or 100 by 100. So it depends. And with this type of arm, you also get swivel. So you can rotate 360, no problem. You can swift down to 45 degree or up 45 degree. Also, you can rotate horizontally 90 degree to 90 degree. So it also comes with a little notch on the arm itself. So as you can see, it also has cable management. There is a direction indicator as well, so you won't put your arms in opposite way, I guess. So let's open this first and we'll take a look. All right. Opening the box is always the most exciting part of your life. First of all, comes into your eyes is actually instruction over here. Let's take a look at instruction first. Oh wow, looks pretty complicated. But I hope this is not going to be too complicated. So basically there's a clamp on here, as you can see. So all you're gonna do is actually just a couple screw will fix basically. And then you just put your arm on there and then later on just screw it onto your monitor basically. So I think that might be easy, it's hard to say. Look in the back, there's a lot of different languages right here for your fine print reference over here. So and also just pay attention, it also says it's maximum up to 27 inch. So make sure that you don't exceed up to 27 inch. If you are having 32 inch monitor or maybe 43 inch monitor, that huge, I don't know, this might not survive. It's hard to say. It also only supports 8 kilograms, so maximum up to 8 kilograms it will support. Other than that, let's go into the box first. I think those are the toolbox right here. Oh, this is actually clamped right here. Wow, this thing weighs a ton. I don't know if my IKEA desk is going to support it. So basically, looks like it's already preloaded with the plate itself already. So as you can see on the manual itself, it was asking you to actually screw this, but well, we'll take a look. Then let's take a look at this one. I have no idea what this one is. All right, let's open it. This is a steel bar, a very sturdy steel bar. As you can see, there's no way you can break it. So that's why it can handle the 8 kilogram weight. All right, so of course another thing is the arm itself actually. The arm itself is really important, of course. So this side goes into the monitor. As you can see, the drill 75 by 75 is in there. And then there's another one which is 100 by 100, which is outside. So if you have a monitor that supports 75 by 75, that will be the holes right here. If you have 100 ones, there'll be the holes right outside over here. And then also, I think you will clip it. So that's the indicator right here, as it says on the box itself. So this is what it is. All right, that's not bad. So I would imagine, and then also you will notice this is the notch that we're talking about, the cable management. So later on, once you install your monitor itself, you will be able to actually put all your cable through here on your arm, so it won't look as messy when you install everything basically. So that's I have no idea. We'll take a look. All right, so finally the toolbox. Whoa, sorry. So there's a plate right here like this, and then there's a whole ton of screws right here. Yeah, so there is an extra plate right here for, I don't know what purpose is, but we'll take a look. All right, so, and there's another cap on top. I believe those are the caps for, this is the cap for the top on the notch, so it won't look as ugly, I guess. That's what it is. All right, so that's it for now, and that's it for the unboxing. Basically, this is really simple. That being said, it's time to go to the living room and start installing all of this onto my monitor. Let's go. It's so sad to see the stand go. This stand is so good. Look at the logo in the back as well. It's a symbol of you gain a lot. Alright, so obviously this, as you can see, it's already been chaotic already, so I'm going to walk you through step by step. I'm going to put the manual right here. So here it says the first thing you need to do, obviously, is to close the cap. The one on the top, obviously. So when you see there's one on the top and another one is not entirely hollow, which means you won't be putting over here, you'll be putting on the top. This side is going to go up. The other side is going to go down over here, and we're going to do the attachment right here, just like that. I'm sorry, I think I missed something. Okay, so for people who is watching this, I'm sorry I'm missing the part that's left in the box itself. So that was not complete unboxing. I'm missing one part, which is this part. This part includes with this screw right here. So this screw is gonna do the job because you know what it is. The part, the C-clamp that's do this. And then you can see there's a little pin right here that's gonna align to one of the side over here, and I am going to screw this on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a tough job to actually show you guys to see it in the meantime, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Just to tighten it up then. Yes. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Well, if you guys are watching this, I mean, alright, so what I gotta do is actually later on I'll just clamp this onto my desk. I hope you can see this is back of the panel. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this arm off and this side up. Obviously, what I'm gonna do is see the hole on the 100. That means mine is the 10 centimeter one, so 100 millimeter. So there are two different widths, as you can see right here. This is the M5 and this is the M4. The length is about the same, but the strip itself is a little bit different, and the size wise is a little bit different too. So I'll be trying. Let me try the M5 first. I think nope, M5 is not going to fit. I think it might be the M4 for me. Yeah, that's a tight screw. Okay, so I'm going to use the M4 instead of M5. Then it's time to go to the living room and let's put all this together and see what the final result is. Alright, so it's been a couple of days I've been using the monitor arm, and I think it's a good time to give you some insight of the good thing and bad thing regarding to this monitor arm. So let's start with the good thing. The good thing, first of all, is this is a really steady monitor arm. First of all, let's talk about the angle itself. When you're tilting horizontal or vertically, although it's saying 90 degree for horizontal and 45 degree plus and minus for tilting upside down for the vertical ones, but I find its degree is actually, you can exceed much more than that actually, especially tilting up and down. You can almost tilt almost plus 90 to minus 90 actually. I would say it's about 70 to 80 degree plus and minus, because it just gives you so much variety of doing a lot of tilting and a lot of different things as well for the monitor arms in terms of movements. And the good thing about this arm especially is really steady. Whenever you're trying to tilt vertically or horizontally, you don't feel any flimsy or wobbling, and it's really comfortable and you feel secure whenever you want to turn it or whenever you want to tilt it. It's really easy for you to actually make that movement without too much effort in the same time. The second thing about it is actually the monitor arm itself has a cable management, and that's really important to actually keep your entire desk really clean in the same time, because it has at least, I would say, 3 of the cable management notch that actually clips onto the vertical bar, and the arm itself at least has 2 as well. So the third thing is being with the monitor arm, you really feel like your desk is really clean. Especially for the people who's like me, previous has a monitor with a really huge stand on it. In order to save the space, because I have really shallow IKEA desk, so I don't have that much space in terms of depth. And with the monitor arm, you can push your monitor all the way to the wall and you will feel much cleaner every single time when you're looking at your desk. Basically, it spaced out the space where I need the keyboard to be. So in terms of having the stand itself, a really huge plate on the desk itself occupying so much space, I have the keyboard now placing at that area, where whenever I need it, I'll just pull it out and it's easy to access as well. And the fourth is the price. Especially for the price itself, with the 50 bucks included with tax, I would say this 50 bucks is absolutely well spent. Let's move on to the bad thing regarding to this. First of all, I have to say the monitor arm itself is flawless. There is nothing wrong with the monitor at all. And I just have a couple complaints about this manual right here. As you can see, the manual itself, the manual is really crowded with all the information. So for the people who's first time perhaps installing this arm is going to have a really hard time of reading it, because there's just so much steps on this 2-page. I would say it's actually a sheet of paper and they fold into 2 pages. This is perhaps you can learn from IKEA, where some of the furniture, they are really complicated in the process of installation, but in the same time they have really organized step by step. I don't mind to pay extra $1 for you to actually have more pages, and each of the page has only 2 steps on it. So the bad thing number 2, that's about the manual again. So there are 2 parts that's not included in this manual if you actually trying to see this. This area over here lists with all the parts that you get inside the box. But however, you cannot see those two parts. Those two parts are the vertical arm part, where you're trying to attach to the vertical bar, the horizontal arm where you want to attach with the monitor. The other side of the bar has a little ring over there to fit onto the vertical ones. There should be two parts with the insert inside of that thing. You know what? When I received the package itself, I would assume it's pre-installed, I guess. Otherwise, you will be specified on your installation manual already. But it came loose, or maybe you just forgot about those two parts that's supposed to be inserted before you actually install onto the vertical bar. If that was the case, please do adjust this, because for the people who doesn't know that those two parts supposed to be in that area before you install onto the vertical bar, well, it is loose. As a matter of fact, this is the best product ever for the monitor arm. It's just the installation manual is driving me crazy. Alright, that's it for the video. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you don't like the video, you know what to do. Consider subscribe, as many more videos will come. You will get the first notification whenever there's a new video released. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good time. See you next time.